Greetings, greetings, my friends. How are you today? We are alive despite the circumstances of life. Today, I take time out to remind you that there is hope, even in the darkest of places. No matter what the situation looks like, beauty can come out of any dark place you may find yourself in. Beauty can be seen anywhere, everywhere for that matter. It depends, I guess it depends on how we look at it. Consider the sunshine, the nature itself around us. It's just that sometimes we don't pay much attention. We need to slow down from the frantic rush of life to complete daily tasks and all the negatives happening in our world today. Take time out too to enjoy the fresh air. That's a blessing. Try to look beyond the obscurity of things when it presents itself. Sometimes the problem of life gives us blurred visions of God's beautiful creation. It is not only seen on the surface, but it can be somewhere else in the darkest of places. When we focus on the things we can only see, it disrupts our ability to discern the beauty in the darkest places. Look diligently, you will find it. Beholding beauty in dark places can make us smile naturally and will warm the heart of others. It is very rare people expect to see precious items in rubbish. We often discard things that are not of use to us anymore. That's natural. Too often we tend to look at what is unnatural for beauty and not beyond the imperfection of things. It is human behavior, of course. There are times we discard things that have got no use to us. We say, I've certainly no use for this. For example, we throw out that old sofa, those clothes you thought you no longer want. But there are people who will make good use of them, of the things we dispose of. Have you ever seen an old sofa, I mean really old, being reupholstered? It looks like brand new. You never thought it could be restored. In this life, let us not take each other for granted. Every life is valuable and precious. We should look beyond each other's imperfections. See the good in one another. None of us are without faults or impediment. We do fail and fail each others so many times, but we must look beyond our imperfections and see the God-given abilities. Life is increasingly more complicated and troublesome. The best way through life is trying to understand and to live peaceable with families, friends, neighbors, and acquaintances. We are diverse people. We need to work with each other peaceably as possible, peaceable as possible, and with understanding. No matter how we look at others and they appear to be insignificant in our eyes, they are people. Let us remember we are not perfect either, and God still looks after us. He is compassionate and kind towards us. So let's be tolerant, be kind one towards the other. despite our insufficiencies. The rubble or darkness could be bereavement, financial constraints, whatever it is. Anticipate the good. Anticipate the good. Recognize the obstacles for what they are. Try to navigate through them the best way you can. The good is like a shining light coming through the darkness. It is so easy to see the obstacles rather than seeing beauty in the darkness. The darkness or problems you may be facing right now, they are just for a season. It may feel at times as though you're not making much progress in reaching your goals or what you would like to achieve. But that's the dark thoughts. Through faith in God, you can find the right solutions. When the light comes shining through the rubble, it reveals the positive impact through the rubble, the obscurity of any circumstances. The light is about to shine through your darkness, my friend. Just look ahead, trusting God. Do something different. Reach out to someone today that is out of your inner circle. Do something special for someone who you might not normally look out for. You would be surprised of the impact. Pursue the things that are pure, of love, truth, kindness. What makes you happy in a real way. Things that will enable you to see beauty through the darkest of life. You may start by giving a helping hand to somebody, as I said before. A wise word from the Holy Scriptures. To grant to those who mourn in Zion, to give them a beautiful headdress instead of ashes, the oil of gladness instead of mourning, the garment of praise instead of a faint spirit, that they may be called oaks of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that he may be glorified. Isaiah 61, verse 3 from the ESV version. If you are feeling sad, dejected, empty, God can make you smile again. When you are weary and tired, God can give you the ability and strength to go through your journey in peace. Remember, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Be blessed.